Hi guys, for Halloween coming up, I'm having my kids do this project. So it's a pop-out pumpkin with something inside. You pull the lever and it is a ghost. So they're expected to use their own creativity and think about how they can make it different. So they can't use the same pumpkin, they can't use the same ghost. And it will be better if it's a different type of thing coming out, and maybe not a pumpkin, maybe a haunted house. And they have to think about the Halloween celebration, the holiday, and what they like about Halloween, and put that into their creativity. Once I have collected their work, I will let you know and I will upload it. Okay, so let's get started on this. So first you want to start with a pumpkin drawing or any other Halloween themed drawing, maybe a haunted house or anything creative. Think about it and cut off the top so that your item can pop out from there. So I have these long pieces of paper divided up into equal parts. Cut them up, but it's kind of flimsy, so I want to double it up. So I glue it together and draw my long arrow. Let's just take a look. So the levering system is in the inside. So it's about right there, right before the cap, and then it ends right there. So it's kind of long, but not too long. Let's measure how much that is. Like 8.5, 9 inches. I'll go 9, just in case I mess up. Now I draw my arrow. And I can be creative with my arrow, making it maybe 3D or something. Or it doesn't have to be an arrow, it could be something else. And I'll write pool a little bit later. Okay, next I have these pieces of paper, which is the exact same cutting that I have for this. And then I cut it in half. So it's the same strips from that paper, poster paper. I am going to fold this in half so that it can be thick. Once again, if you just have one, then it's flimsy. But if you fold it in half or double-sided, double it up, then it'll be thicker. Then I take my square piece and I give it a flap. So I am gonna fold it like this, very small. And then the other side, the same thing. Yeah, just like that, just a small flap. Okay, then after this, I'm gonna put the levering system around. Let me show you what that looks like. So I take a cover paper and I divide it into 3. And I have the kids cut it up. And now we have a strip of plastic. I will take this and wrap it around. And as you can see, that it doesn't quite fit it. So we'll cut it a little bit skinnier so that it will fit. So it looks like the plastic only covers that much. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna cut just right before this line so I have some space to pull the lever up and down. I have this. May not be perfect, but that's okay. Then I cut it out. Ta-da! Now I'm gonna wrap it around, see if it works. Yay, it works. So wrap it around, go to the back and see there's some extra piece that I don't need. I'm gonna cut it about, you see that where that first strip is right there? It just needs to be like midway. Okay. So those are leftover pieces that we don't. Okay, here I go again. I'm gonna wrap it around. And then making sure that it's not tight so that when I do pull it, that doesn't get stuck. Keep it just a little bit loose. Get my Scotch tape and tape the end. There you go, there's that. I can easily move my finger like so. Now that I've finished taping it, I will put the arrow all the way at the top. And I want it to be stronger and make sure that the tape is not going anywhere. So I'm gonna just use extra tape. Actually, yeah, just extra tape. Just do one more time. I'm just going vertically this time. So one horizontal tape and then one vertical tape. It just light off, so I gotta put it back on. So here's my arrow and my flaps are on the back. I am going to put glue right here and then take a rectangular piece and glue it down. Take this and glue it together. Okay, let's wait for this to dry. At this point, it is important not to move the arrow because this is the exact spot of the arrow. I'm gonna put the word pull all the way down here. So that I don't lose my position of the arrow, I am going to pencil it down so I know that this is where the arrow is supposed to end at. Now I'm gonna try to move the lever to see if it works. And as you can see, it does. Push it back up and it should land right there, and then pull it back down. And then push it back up. So it works, yay! Here I am going to use 2 of these papers, actually 4, but 2 first. And I am going to create a lift. I have to take this apart so that I can show you, but if I show it this way, you can see there's a lift. So I'm lifting up the paper so that my pumpkin can be above the ghost. Okay, so we're doing that. Take my paper and fold it like so. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just like this. And you keep on going. 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 There. And I would staple it. Then I do it again, and I have this, and I should staple this too. Ah, gosh. A lot of staplers. I am gonna take this too and glue it together, and that is my lift. And if you want a bigger lift, then you add one more. You would do this to both sides of the lever. One right here, one right here. Okay, I completely removed the pumpkin so I can show you how to do this. There you go. That's the lift right there. And now we're gonna put the pulley or the levering system on it. I glue it to the back and I put it in between. Ta-da! So here I have my ghost, and on the back, put tape at the base, as you can see. Now I am going to put this inside my pumpkin. And here's the pulley with the line to indicate where it's supposed to be. Okay, so now I want the ghost to pop out of the pumpkin a little bit so that I can attach the hat to it. Okay, so I'm gonna light. Say that, okay, I want this much of his forehead to pop out, and then push it down, and then open it up, and that's where the ghost is. And if it's a little bit too far, then I move it over, and I test it again to make sure that the forehead is there. So the forehead is right there. Okay, put glue, and then glue it together. Ta-da! Push this down, pull it up. Push it down, pull it up. Now I'm gonna recommend to just use tape. See this one? Yep. Just in case you need to fix anything, tape is better. After doing this project and having to reteach it, I think tape is the best. All right, see you guys.